Hello and welcome back to Flyer Mockup Help video. This is chapter 2, editing the file in Adobe Photoshop. My name is Maria and I'm a graphic designer and I'll be your guide throughout this tutorial. So let's get started. First and foremost, let's open up our Photoshop file. There are two different ways of opening the template. We can go through File, Open, or if you're working in Windows like I do, you can just simply select your own template, your own file from the Windows Explorer, drag it here, right in the center of work area, release the file, and it will open up automatically. Now, once the file is opened up, as you can see, there are three distinct groups. We have the group that is in red, design goes here, and this is basically the only two files you need to be concerned about. If you wish to edit the mockup itself, you're gonna have to work within the settings folder, and in order to do that, you have to unlock it first. Here is a little icon that if you press, you'll see now it's unlocked. If you want to lock it again, here we are. Then we have the render set folder. Basically, we have the render and the shadow in there. Of course, you can also play with it. And finally, we have the background folder, which is also locked. Now, if you want to edit the background, you should unlock this layer or simply just place your own background on top of this layer and you won't have any problems. So let's start editing the mockup. As you can see, next to right in the middle of this little icon display, you'll see this little sign, which basically means it's a smart object, and that's what we're going to be working on. If you see your layer preview a little bit differently, you need to go to, I'm sorry you won't be able to see this, but you click on this little arrow here. Select panel options, which is the third option if you count from down, and in order to see this way, the same way that I do, you need to check the layer bounds, and you can leave everything else unchecked and not checked. If by default in Photoshop it's always selected the entire document, and that's why maybe you're seeing your icon in this way. So again, panel options, layer bounds, and voila, we'll only see the bounds of the layer itself. Now we need to double click on this smart object layer. You open it up, and then we're going to place our own design. I'm just gonna select my design, and voila, it's placed. Now we commit the place design, and we have two different options. You can just leave it as it is, or you can merge it down, and I always suggest people to merge layers down because it saves space, it makes Photoshop work faster, etc., etc. In order to do that, you can go to Layer, Merge Down, or you can just simply click Ctrl E on your keyboard and it will merge down. Now, if your design has bleeds, etc., you might not have the same view and the same placement as I just did, and that's because by default when you open up the Photoshop preferences, simply select Ctrl K on your keyboard. Resize image during place is probably checked. So if we select this again, let's now select the yellow one. As you can see, it doesn't fit at 100%. You can leave that setting on, but then you just simply select 100% here. Make sure to lock these two vertical and horizontal scales. Press enter, enter again to commit the flyer, and that's it. We're just going to go Ctrl E, and voila. Now we need to just save the layer. We go to File, Save. Make sure you don't go to Save As because you won't do anything with it. Just go File, Save, and once we go back, it's been committed, and here you have it. Now, of course, you don't have to place your own designs. You can just create this design in this file. So if I just randomly pull some green lines here, and now I save it, of course you can have as much layers as you want, and voila, it's been committed. So basically that's it. All you need to do now is save the mockup file and you're done with editing the file. That was it for chapter 2. If you have any questions, issues, or anything else that you want to talk to me about, please don't hesitate to send me an email and I'll respond as soon as possible. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.